Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper and I'm back to colour with you. And today I have this really sweet Ellie stamp set from Avery Elle. There's some really nice elephant sets out there at the moment and this one is gorgeous. And the technique I'm going to be using today is using my Dove blender pen again, but this time with some watercolour pencils. So I've got some watercolour cardstock and this is some Ranger archival jet black ink. So I'll just add that to my stamp. And I just know that this ink won't bleed when you add liquid to it. It's a permanent ink. Now the watercolour pencil that I'm using today is from Faber-Castell. I've had them for years. They're just a basic pencil and they seem to work really well. And I'm literally just going to be adding my colour to the cardstock. And then blend it out with my blender pen. I don't want the image to be too dark, so this is really just where the shadows are going to be, and I can always add a bit more colour afterwards. And I can let it dry before I do that to add some layers and just see how I go. This is a nice warm grey colour too, which I like for animals. So literally just gonna put my blender pen into the pencil and then just drag it into the centre of the image so that it stays lighter there. So while I wait for that to dry, I want to add some Distress ink just to the corner, the lower right corner of my card front. And I'm starting off with some Mowed Lawn here, and I'm trying to do it fairly lightly. And now I've got some peacock feathers. And I'm doing the same. Just trying to get it very lightly. So that it's just behind my image. And now this is dry, I'm just going to fussy cut it out. And so I've had this urge to use felt lately, so I'm going to cut some puffy clouds. This is a memory box die there. I'm going to use these two, the smaller sizes here, and cut a few of those clouds out out of some white felt. And this is one of the reasons why I made this card. I've been playing around with some acetate and die cutting out my own sentiments. I quite like it clear, but I thought I'd just try colouring out with some Copic on the back. And I think it's about 4 layers of clear that I've done, and the 5th layer is the coloured one. And I've been using this is an Express-It glue. It's clear gel, which is not a bad glue. I don't mind it at all. I like adhesives and I tend to buy a few of them. But this one really, I thought because it's so clear it'd be good, because I didn't want to see like a yellowing glue behind the actual die cut. And I made this last week, and so far it's holding up really well. So I thought I'd finally use it on a card. Just using one of these micro sticks to add a small amount of glue to the die cut itself. Now I'll layer that last one with the Papercrafting on top. I can't remember what colour it was now. I think it might have been like BG13. I do remember that it was a darker colour than I thought I was going to need. There's a couple of other bits that I want to stamp out before I finish putting my card together. And one is this word friend that I'm going to pop near the die cut sentiment. And the other one's the bubbles. And now add the glue to the back of the whole layered die cut. And mount up my little Ellie. And to adhere the clouds, I'm using just a small amount of Tombow Mono. And I'll simply flip this over and cut the edges of those clouds off. And I'm thinking that these bubbles need just a little bit of glossy accents. So this whole card was thought up just because I wanted to use this sentiment that I've been playing with. But I really do like how the Dove blender pen worked with the watercolour pencil. It was really easy to use. I'm also wanting to try it with some Inktense pencils and maybe also some chalk. So watch this space. Till then, happy paper crafting. Bye bye.